world? What's poppin', man? Hope y'all had a good Memorial Day. Anyway, man, I'm just back with a quick note. So, let me jump right into it, man. I ain't got that much time on this damn thing. So, right now, I know, like, everybody might be going through some, like, symptoms. Might feel like you got a cold, headache, back aches, different aches and shit, runny nose, hot and cold flashes, shit like that, right? So all this shit is stemming from we going through a 24,000 year cycle, and this cycle is completing, going through the 12 constellations, which is the 12 zodiac signs. And I'll get more into that in a whole video. So I'm just gonna drop some of these things so y'all can go kind of look up and see what we going through now, why you going through what you going through, and all that. So check it out. Earth going through an ascension process. So that's why you're getting these symptoms and all this shit I was just saying, like runny nose or sinus issues, headaches and backaches and shit like that. So the ascension process, we moving from third dimension to the fifth dimension. We having a magnetic pole shift. So that's what that 24,000 year cycle come in at, where to the Earth pole shift from one way all the way to the other side. So that's the pole shift. That's why we having all these different storms, hurricanes, earthquakes, tsunamis, and shit like that, because the Earth is going through a transition. We also going through a time split. They said, some people saying it's not actually a time split. It's like we having two different timelines, or several different timelines. I think it goes up to 3 right now, from the 3rd, 4th, and 5th. So we could be jumping from timeline to timeline, which from 3D to 4D, or from 4D to 5D, or from 3D to 5D. It just depends on where your vibration is and where you at on your spiritual path. We got all these new hot energies coming from the sun. That's another reason why we're going through all these symptoms, why we having all these symptoms, cold symptoms, and all these pains and stuff, because our DNA is getting upgraded. You know what I'm saying? From the 2 strands we been dealing with, back up at least to the 12 strands that we supposed to have. And I'll get more into that when like I said, when I do a whole video. We living in times of revelations. Anybody who been to church, or grew up in church, or got a Bible, you know, if you go to the book of Revelations, it's like the end times coming. And even though we consider it the end of the world, it's not actually that. It's the end of the world. It's the end of that 24,000 year cycle. And another source said it's a 25,800 year cycle. So I don't know which one is it. It could vary between those two numbers. But we living in the times of revelations. So each person has to go through the dark night of the soul. Man, that shit, I think I've been going through that shit for like 2 years. And that's another reason that my videos kind of slowed down too. Along with the black magic motherfuckers been trying to put on a nigga to keep me being blocked from doing the shit I want to do, right? So anyway, let me get back to it. Each person got to go through the dark night of the soul. Then we dealing with karmic relationships. Everybody get past karmic relationships that you got to deal with to learn something from. I was going through that shit too. So you can have a karmic relationship, far as you could be married to your karmic, you could be in a relationship with your karmic, or you could just be friends with your karmic. Also, you could have karmic family members. Some of your family members could have come back as a karmic soul that you had soul ties to. So you come back with karmic family members. You come back with karmic friendships, and you come back with soul ties that you had to find something that you got to learn. Whatever it is you're supposed to learn from that situation, right? This is what I'm learning. All right, and I get more into that shit too. Anyway, dealing with karmic relationships, dealing with cosmic spiritual storms. A lot of us is going through cosmic spiritual storms, to where We going through so much shit. Emotions is up and down, anger, fear, all kind of different emotions just going, sporadically, this on and off. Uh, Everyone is under judgment right now too. So whatever you doing out there, whatever you did in the past, your whole life, and the shit that you doing right now, you're gonna have to take accountability for it through judgment. Everybody going through judgment. We in times of revelations. You know what I'm saying? The end of the dark ages going into the golden age. So right now, every day we being judged and tested. So for all the shit, honorary shit you doing, you gonna get judged for that. For all the good shit you doing, you gonna get judged for that. So I try to go through my day being positive, man, and treat everybody like I want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get back into that shit. Anyway, everybody under judgment, just know that. You being judged on everything you do, and so either you gonna extend. I'm gonna get a sip of my tea real quick. You're gonna either extend to 5 dimension, or you're gonna have to be removed and go to another third dimensional planet. And I know this shit might sound far-fetched, it might sound crazy, motherfuckers might think I'm crazy, y'all get on in line, because there's a whole bunch of them starting from my family on out that think I'm crazy. So I really don't give a fuck what a motherfucker think, for real. But y'all start understanding this shit when it start coming too. I'm not trying to put my beliefs on you. I'm just trying to give you what I'm starting to learn and understand about this earth we living on. So anyway, the spiritual warfare is real. We in the spiritual times, man. It's a spiritual war. And everybody got to be able to choose. Everybody, I don't know if it's still time yet, but you got to choose your side. Either you're going to be in the dark or you're going to go to the light side. And right now we have a battle where motherfuckers is doing black magic, casting spells, demon hopping. We have a motherfucking, suicide, what you call them motherfuckers? I got it wrote down. Damn. Suicide shape shifters. Okay. We got gang stalking, black magic, word spells, and a lot of us shit they do that shit on that new moon. When the new moon is passed and the blood moon, the full eclipse moon, this one passed. A lot of that shit was done on that, and then we just had the full moon, new moon on the 30th of March, which a lot of people do. They spell casting on the new moon. So guard y'all energy, man, because a lot of people is getting attacked spiritually, by these dark entities or dark negative people. Negative forces is trying to take your energy. They energy vampires, and they trying to drain you from your energy and keep you down, and so you won't be positive, because the more light they condemn, the better chances or they got of surviving another day. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, man, I got a lot of shit I want to talk about, but just remember this: we going through the dark night of the soul. I'm already 8 minutes, 18 seconds. So just remember, we all got to go through the dark night of the soul, where you gonna think like everything is going against you, all the shit is going bad, ain't nothing going right, and all your demons gonna have to come out. You're gonna have to, everything you done in the dark, you're gonna have to pull that shit up and deal with it. All the motherfucking karmic relationships, all the bad karma you got to go through to get to the other end of your ascension, that shit is happening now. Everybody is being judged on what they do and how they do it and how you treat people. So